Second game of the day here at the Lugogo Cricket Oval. The Aziz Damani Hurricanes overcame a scare in the morning against against the Thunder to be able to complete a 2-wicket win. Labored, I must say, because they were only chasing 80 runs for that win. But in the afternoon, the Thunder winning the toss and electing to field first. Kevin Awino out to bat. She's the captain of the team. I like this approach from her. She leads from the front. Kevin Awino, the captain, opening the batting with Janet Nachiranda. Irene Alumo opening the bowling for the Thunder. Yesterday, there was contrasting fortunes for the teams that won in the morning. They were not able to win in the afternoon. We don't know if the same thing could happen today. The Northern Knights Warriors are taking on the Titans in Chambogo. We know that the Titans won the morning game by a huge margin. The big so far in the tournament, 82 runs. And here, the Hurricanes were only able to win by 6. But in the afternoon, let's see what happens. To play cricket, clear blue skies, the sun is out, and we should be able to have a very, very good game of cricket. Swing and a miss. Irene bowling a very, very tidy line there against Kevin Awino. But I mean, this is why we love this elite league. It gets the best players to compete against each other. Kevin Awino and Irene Alumo. Both of them play for the Victoria Pearls. Will be on very rare occasion that both of them play against each other in the National League. But now this elite league gives them an opportunity to test their skills against each other. Should be an interesting encounter. Good over to start off here from Irene. More disciplined with her lines. Unlike in the morning, she didn't give Janet and her team a very good start. You feel that if they had been a lot more tidy, Janet and Irene in the morning, they could have held the Hurricanes back. But by the time they go to the last over, the Hurricanes only needed 4 runs to win. Even if Christine Anayo picked up 2 wickets, I think most of the work had already been done by the people who came before her. Healthy age, but to run away for 4. Teddy Oyela doesn't even bother to make an attempt and cut it off. Welcome runs, first boundary for the Hurricanes. There was no one in sleep. Empty that region. Maybe Janet could be thinking of putting someone out there. Irene has persisted with that line outside of stump. And once Kevin looks to offer a shot, there is an opportunity for the bowler. Changes in the Thunder team. Scovia Akello comes back into the side, and Eunice Kousinje, both were not available for the morning game. But that adds some steel. That adds some steel to this Thunder lineup. Not a bad over to start off, 4 runs off it for the Hurricanes. The Thunder. Good over from Irene. Unlike that ran away for 4, but on the overall, she bowled well. Eunice Kousinje will be bowling from the shell end. They must have missed her bowling in the morning. So let's see if Janet and Kevin can negotiate her. Another run out opportunity. Janet is lucky not to lose her wicket. The running between wickets not very sure from Janet. I know Kevin is very quick between the wickets. And some loud appeal there from Eunice always tries to bowl the ball up to the batters because she's trying to get some swing out of it. And yesterday we saw her picking up 2 wickets, all of them LBWs. So Kevin and Janet need to be very wary of that. If you don't clear your front foot very well, you could be in trouble. Again, this time Kevin is able to play it off her feet very well. And they'll get a single. Wild throw there. Irene Alumo. Just know we were just come back from a lunch break. Probably she's still very strong and didn't know that her wicketkeeper Maria Nyende Kagoya is not that tall. Changing the field from Janet, she decides to put someone at short, fine leg. Good ball in there from Eunice again. She's making sure she's in the business of Janet Nashiranda all the time. Some toe breakers. Janet clearly trying to show the umpire that sometimes you don't need to do that as a batter. Maybe the umpire thought the ball came off your bat because the umpire didn't even give leg byes. When you start limping, it's like you're giving him away. She'll need some medical attention, I think. We saw Janet in the first game suffering the same, took a lot of balls on her toes. But I guess she's okay. She'll be able to continue. But good bowling from Eunice so far. The Titans are bottom of the table for now because they've only won 1 game. The Hurricanes are second placed, just behind the Titans who are top of the table. The Thunder, my apologies, are bottom of the table. And in third place are the Northern Knights. Lazy effort there from Maria Nyende. Regulation ball, but she just throws her body at it instead of actually moving her feet and picking up the ball very well. A wicketkeeper myself, I wonder why wicketkeepers stand back with the helmet on. I just never get it. I could never even stand up the stumps with my helmet because I feel that the wicketkeeper, the helmet is not helping me. So I'll have to ask Maria Nyende why she's actually using a helmet when she's standing back. Eunice Komusinje breaks the shackles going through the gate of Janet Nachuranda. She had already made her uncomfortable with some toe breakers. And this time she's able to get the breakthrough. The first wicket for the Thunder. The Titans 10 for 1 so far. Gloria Obukol will be coming to join her captain, Kevin Awino. Good shot, good cricket all round. Good shot there from Kevin Awino. But very good fielding from Stephanie Nampina to cut it off. If she had not, I bet you it was going to run away for 4. The Thunder have come out a much better side in the afternoon. More determined. They're showing more intent. They clearly want to win this afternoon. In Chambogo, the Northern Knights are 20 for 2 in 5.2 overs against the Titans. The Northern Knights also looking for their second win of the tournament. They didn't fare so well in the morning, went down by a big total. Chance, Gloria Obukol backing away and trying to play the ball into that fly gully region. Good shot again from Kevin. Ooh. Good stuff there from Janet. Very good cricket. First time pick up. And she hits bullseye. But Kevin is very, very quick between the wickets. She's able to get in and be safe. Might have injured herself in the process. But Kevin Awino, very, very good to see her leading her side. Very easy chance there given by Gloria Bukol. And I will trust you that Stefani Nampina will not put that down. The Hurricanes losing their second wicket. Eunice Kobusinje picking up her second as well. 17 for 2, the Hurricanes now. The Thunder are very, very interested in this game today because they will need to pick up a win for them to be able to stay in the tournament. 4 teams in this Women's Elite League of 2021. There's a big prize of 2 million shillings for the winning team. Some early Christmas, I'm sure. The teams have 13 players each. If you include the coach, 2 million shillings is not a bad pass for each of them on the team. Rita Musamali will join Kevin Awino. Rita, yesterday the top scorer for the Hurricanes in that loss to the Knights. She got 47. Very good player. You think that these two need to stay on the wicket for quite some time if the Hurricanes are going to post a very big total. They struggle to chase down 80 in the morning, all because they never put together decent partnerships. Therefore, in the afternoon, they need a big, big partnership for them to be able to put on a very big total. Good shot from Kevin Awino. The chase is on, but Leona Babidia is able to cut it off. Very big, very, very heavy outfield here at the Lugogo Cricket Oval. So the boundaries are very difficult to come by unless the ball is struck very hard. There's always a chance for the fielders to find the ball and retrieve it. They only get 2 runs off it. But Kevin, a very good player. I must say, I'm very, very impressed with her development, especially as an opener. She's been brave ever since she went to the top of the order. Those are the kind of balls she thrives on. Full toss and put away. This time, again, the ball can't run all the way. They will get only 2 runs. Seemed a little bit high for Kevin's height, but the umpire doesn't give a no ball. I guess it was okay. But like I mentioned yesterday, Eunice sometimes gives away some of those because she's trying to bowl the ball full. So some of those balls will come off as full tosses or half volleys. But she's very consistent and insists on chance there created. Maria Nyende runs after it and she's able to take the catch. For Eunice, Eunice also calls herself the king. I think she's a big fan of Cindy. Very, very happy. Tough luck there for Kevin. She must be very disappointed with herself. She just failed to control her shot. Had some pace on it if she just played the glance or the pedal. She could have gotten some runs. Unfortunate for her. 3 wickets down for the Hurricanes. And the Thunder are bringing the Thunder even when it is very hot. Loud appeals turned down by umpire Jidra Godfrey out there in the middle. Can see Kevin Awino still very unhappy with herself. She has gone and sat away from the side, disappointed. She's been in some good form and she was unlucky to get that leading edge that led her losing her wicket. Fiona Kulume, the new batter for the Hurricanes, joining Rita Musamali. Eunice Kobusinje, 3 for 11 in her 2 overs. Irene Alumo will continue bowling from the Ginger Road end. Fiona Kulume playing against someone she knows very well, Irene Alumo, and working very, very hard against her to make sure she doesn't give away her wicket. They've already lost 3 in just 5 overs, so the Hurricanes need to rebuild quickly for them to be able to put on a very good total. Another chance. This time Maria Nyende Kagoya can't get to the ball. Rita Musamali lives to die another day. But a good over there for the Thunder. Good bowling from Irene Nalumo, their main bowler. Good shot there from Rita Msamali, overpitched by Eunice Kobusinje. She's make sure she's right on top of the ball and they get a single. Fiona Kulume gets on strike. She batted well in the morning. She was very, very brave. She was there when her team needed her most. And you feel in this situation as well, the team will require her to stay in for quite some time if they're going to be able to put on a very good total. Rita Msamali, one half of that record partnership in T20 international cricket. Rita and Proskovia Alako put on 325 against a helpless Mali. Both players picking up centuries. Well played there from Fiona Kulume. They run two. Maybe Captain Janet Mbabazi should be thinking of, anyway, it's the end of the over, but he should have had someone in that square leg region because a lot of balls have been going through there. And since Eunice is insisting on bowling that line, of course, a lot of deliveries will be going there. Decent spell there from Eunice. She has picked up 3 wickets. Good stuff to see from her. Her team clearly missed her in the morning against the Hurricanes. But it's good that she has come back in the afternoon and put on a very good show for them. The youngster Mildred Anyingo is back into the attack, is brought into the attack. She picked 4 wickets in the morning. 4 for 9. Good shot there from Fiona, but Leona is very quick to run across and cut it off. Could have easily run away for 4. Leona Babiri and her sister Lynette Nakato have played for the softball team for Uganda, who are called the Pals, together with Janet Mbabazi. They've represented Uganda in the Softball World Cup. That was in Canada in 2018. Multi-talented athletes. Seven overs down. Aziz Damani Hurricanes 31 for 3. Projected total from here on is only 88 runs. There haven't been a lot of runs on this ground. I do not want to say the past score here, but 100 yesterday seemed difficult. Therefore, the Hurricanes, I'm sure, will need to work very hard. Christine Anayo is into the attack for the Thunder from the Estates end, from the Shell end. There's a chance for two. They will take it. They take on the arm of, has a strong arm, Janet Mbabazi. But they are lucky to make it safe. The Northern Knights struggling in Chambogo. They are 39 for 5 in 11.3 overs against the Titans. Run out chance. Mildred and Yingo unable to put in a throw quickly, but a suicide run there from Rita Musamali with Fiona Kulume. Rita is very quick between the wickets, but she needs to understand her partner and make sure she doesn't sail her down the river. Hit hard there from Fiona Kulume. Will it run all the way? No, it won't have the legs to run all the way. They thought about the third one, but he turned it down, only keeping it to 2. That has always been the plan from Janet Mbowers and her side. They don't try and defend. They're always very attacking. So if you can get the ball to run past the fielders in the inner ring, you could be able to pick up a couple of runs. Catch! Lands safely just behind Scovia Akelo. Dot ball pressure getting to Rita Musamali. She tried to create something, but nearly gave away her wicket. And she's fortunate not to lose her wicket. But good bowling there from Anayo. Anayo bowled well in that last over. She was only defending 4 runs. She picked up 2 wickets and pushed that game up to the second last ball of the game. Unfortunately, she didn't have a lot of resources she was working with. Good stuff there to see from the Thunder. They've come out fighting in the afternoon. And they're working very, very hard to make sure that they stay in this championship. If they lose this game, you'd feel that it will completely rule them out of the competition and out of the running for that 2 million shillings. Stefani Nampina is introduced into the attack. They take off. Run out chance. And unfortunately, this time, Fiona Kulume is stranded. Very, very easy run out there by the Thunder. The Hurricanes, 4 wickets down. Some suicide running between the wickets. Between Fiona and Rita. And ultimately, Fiona losing her wicket. Good work there from Mildred and Stephanie Nampina, who does the collecting and wipes off the bells for the 4th wicket for the Thunder. There from good bowling from Stephanie Nampina. Good bowling from Stephanie Nampina. She continues to create opportunities for her team with her bowling. She has bowled so well throughout the yesterday and today. She has bowled so well for the Thunder. She has good control. She doesn't fear to give the ball some flight. Stephanie, a very, very integral part of the Victoria Pearls. Well played there by very well played there by Malisa Ariokot. I think what the Thunder don't need right now is another run out. Therefore, Rita Msamali, the Hurricanes, what they don't need is another run out. Rita Msamali and Malisa need to be very, very careful with their running between the wickets so that they don't give away any other wicket. Halfway stage, 11 overs gone. The Aziz Damani Hurricanes, 45 for 4. Projected total from here on is just 84 runs. Teddy Oyela is into the attack for the Thunder. lost together. So they know what is required of both of them. And they will be out there working very hard for their team if they're going to be able to put on a business for her team. I think she hasn't picked a lot of wickets. But she has been in the tournament so far. In Chambogo, Rita Musamali shimmies down the wicket but misses the ball completely. But I think she's only lucky because the ball is so slow. And Maria Nyende Kagoya is not allowed by the law to collect the ball before it reaches her. She was able to get back in time. But completely deceived by the turn. The Knights are 65 for 5. A bit of a recovery job there from them. The captain, Konsi Aweko, on 23 of 25. And Proskovia Alako with 18 of 36. Rita Musamali and Stephanie Nampina together with Immaculate Nakisui. That trio was very, very instrumental in the years that GSS dominated girls cricket. Now, they're also very, very integral parts of the Victoria Pearls. But for now, their allegiances are split between the Thunder and the Hurricanes. Comical stuff happening out there in the middle. Rita Nangendo had nearly given up, but the running between the wickets there from Rita Musamali. She's already sold down one of her partners, Fiona Kulume, down the river. And Nyangendo gave it everything for her to be able to make it. Aziz Damani, 5 overs left in this game. They have 53 runs in 5 overs. They have a lot of work to do for them. Very, very good shot there from Rita Nanyendo. Walking to that delivery, go to the pitch of it and hit it hard past the fielder at mid-on for 4. Another big hit there from Rita Nyangendo. Back-to-back boundaries for her. She's chosen to take on Teddy Oyela. You can never buy experience from any shop. And Rita using all her experience to help the Hurricanes. Yesterday she scored a quick fire 23. In her days, she was not very well known for being a novice with a bat because she was a very, very tidy spinner. But now she's showing that she's also very, very handy with the bat. And she's playing a very good hand here for the Hurricanes. Missed stamping there by Maria Nyende Kagoya. Rita completely played down the wrong line and had moved a lot of distance out of her crease. But Maria collect the ball and effect the stamping. Easy catch there for Irene Alumo. First wicket for Stefani Nampina. Rita Musamali can't find the distance over the tall Irene Alumo. Irene Alumo takes it very, very comfortably. Yesterday she dropped a dolly catch in the same region, but today she's able to hold on to it. And Rita Musamali will have to go back. support there from Scovia Akelo. Took a bounces before it got to the batter. Teddy Oyela will continue bowling for the Thunder from the shell end. Aziz Damani Hurricanes 64 for 6 in 17 overs. Mary Akelo out there batting with Rita Nyendo. Tries to go big again, Rita. And now he runs across, he cuts it off. And they will pick up 2 runs. There's an opportunity for a third. They just weren't interested. If there were more alerts, neither the keeper or the bowler had gone for the ball after it deflected off the stumps. We saw something like comical like that happening in the America's T20 qualifiers. America able to get a draw against Canada and actually eventually winning the game in the super over after the Canadians went into celebration without necessarily making sure that the ball is dead. Chance for a catch, but will fly over the head of Scovia Akelo. A lot of ground to cover for Janet Mbabazi to just keep it to 2. Another big hit here. Rita Nyendo has taken to the liking of the bowling of Teddy Oyela. And she has made sure she's continuing from where she stopped in the last over. He's taking her on. The battle for now is between Teddy Oyela and Rita Nyangendo. And so far, Rita is bossing it. Again, she tries to go big. To pick up a single. Rita has scored a quick fire 17 of 13 balls. I spoke to her during the lunch break, asking her about the comeback. And she said after day one, everywhere hurt. But she's happy to be back and enjoying herself. Hopefully, she'll be available as well for the Victoria Pals engagements, because there are a lot of young girls in those sides, in that side, that would benefit from their experience. Irene Alomo comes back into the attack. And because Irene is going to be bowling, Rita Nyangendo will need a helmet. Even Mary Akelo could be dangerous facing Irene without a helmet. The Hurricanes 73 for 6 against the Thunder. And in Chambogo, the Knights have recovered and they've been able to post 88 for 9 in their 20 overs. But I must say that Carol Namugenyi, on her return to really very competitive cricket, she's been able to work with this Titan side very well. Led by the bowling of Evelyn Anyepo, who picked up 2 wickets for only 13 runs. Let's wait and see if the Titans will be able to get the 89 runs required for them to pick up their 4th win. And that will firmly keep them at the top of the table for now, before we go into the final round of the games that will be happening tomorrow. Good ball there from Irene, and well played by Mary Akelo to keep it out. We'll just get a single for that. Good cricket all round. Hit hard there by Rita Nyangendo. But because the ball came so quickly to Leona Babiri, they can't run 2. So they only get a single. But it's very good. Still got it. Even after all these years. She's taking on Irene Alumo without fear. And another quick run between the wickets. And very well done there by Rita and Mary Akello. Good bowling again from Irene. It's a good for her to be testing herself, especially with death bowling. Now that she has an opportunity to bowl to very good batters, so she needs to learn things like variation and changing of pace. What a big shot there from Rita Nangendo, and we'll go all the way for 6. She walks to that delivery from Irene Arumo and drops it over the head of Janet Mbabazi. You will not get shot. It's elite league than that. Very good stuff there from Rita Nyangendo. You'd feel that someone would be scared to walk to Irene Arumo's bowling, but that someone is not Rita Nyangendo. She walks to that and deposits it over the head of Janet Mbabazi for a very, very big 6. Final over of this first innings, Mildred and Yingo back into the attack. But the Aziz Damani Hurricanes have been done a huge favor here by Rita Nyangendo, who's playing a blind of an inning. She scored 26 of 17 already, 3 boundaries and 1 maximum. Good shot there by Mary Akello. Picks that short delivery and drops it down there for 4. The bowling of the Thunder at the back end of the innings is getting the Hurricanes off the leash. 83 for 6 for them. At a certain time, they were stranded in the 50s and 60s for quite some time. But that cameo from Rita Nangendo has given them a new lease of life. Big hit again there from Mary Akello. Notices that the man at mid-on is inside the circle. Hits it over her. They'll get another boundary. She'll get a big hug from the senior player, Rita Nyangendo. And they are loving this, these two. This time she doesn't get the distance, and Maria Nyende gets under the ball and will take that catch. Wicket for Mildred. But you feel that she has done a good job there, Maria Kello, for her team. The Hurricanes getting close to that 100 mark. They're 93 right about now. But the good thing is that Rita Nyangendo is back on strike because they were able to cross. Rita Nyangendo goes again. This time she wanted to get the distance and the height. Player also unable to take that catch. Nearly runs past it. A lot of drop chances in this Women's Elite League. But that will be the end of the first innings. There's this Damani Hurricanes. Done a very big favor there by Rita Nyangendo with 28 of 19. 3 fours and 1 maximum. Finishing on 94 for 7. The Thunder will need 95 runs if they are going to be able to pick up their second win and also stay in the hunt for the 2 million shilling cash prize. We'll take a break and we'll be back with you for the second innings to find out if the Thunder can strike here at the Lugogo Cricket Oval. back for the second inning. The Thunder need 94 runs for the win. And the Hurricanes need only 10 good balls to pick up 10 wickets for them to give their fourth win of the tournament. They're currently in second place, just behind the Titans, who have 3 wins as well, but have a better net run rate. Northern Knights are in third place, playing the Titans right now and have to defend 88 runs. And the Thunder are finally bottom of the table, and they are the ones who are in desperate need for this victory if they are going to stay in the hunt for the tournament. Leona Babidia will be opening for the Thunder, and she comes out to bat with Jamia Mohammed. Mary Akelo will be opening the bowling for the Hurricanes from the shell end. Another good ball there from Mary Akelo. Very, very good stuff from her. Jamia Muhammad yet to make any decent connection. I'm surprised that Leona faces second. Yes, she's the most senior of these two. When we're learning cricket, especially if you play for Coach Sam's team, he will always tell you that the senior player has to take guard first, so that the junior player is on the other side of the wicket. Oh, good shot there from Jamia Mohammed. Yeah, wow, poor fielding there at the boundary. Instead of 1 run, they will get 4. Very, very lazy effort there at the rope. From Gloria Obuko, you expect better from her. She's much better than that. The ball going through her body. And fortunate runs there for Jamia. Jamia is yet to... A lot of good things are being said about her. She hasn't been able to get quite a number of runs, but you feel for her. She's just a youngster. And especially if you're going to bat at the top of the innings, you're going to face a lot of quality bowlers. Therefore, sometimes things go your way, sometimes they don't. But as long as she stays very, very positive, I'm sure she'll be able to improve her game. Another good shot. Plays that beautifully off the pads and runs away for 4. Back-to-back boundaries here from Jamia Mohammed. Finally, maybe she's getting to use one to life in Kampala, because she comes 600 kilometers away from Kampala, but as well, maybe the wicket and the playing surface. She's getting more comfortable. She's able to read the bounce better and make better judgment of the balls. Very, very good. 2 good cricket shots. The first one might have been fortunate because of a misfielding, but the second one, much, much better. Very good execution from her. doesn't last long. Jimia unable to get the distance over Fiona Kulume, and she loses her wicket in an over where they've been able to get 9 runs. Not very necessary from the youngster. Could have just played safe just to see out the over, but unfortunately she loses her wicket. Janet Mbabazi. For Thunder is the captain, Janet Mbabazi. One over. Just Northern Knights Warriors. Jacqueline Nakayovu, the bowler for the Hurricanes. Yeah. Her twin, Lynette Nakato. I'm sure we'll see her bowling later. Lynette is standing next to Kevin Awino in sleep. And these are the bigger sisters for Jonathan Kiza, who plays for the Cricket Crane. It's very good to see siblings in cricket. around to make sure she's not taking any chances. Welcome runs there for the Thunder. They will need a lot more if they are going to be able to win this game. And continues in the afternoon. So who will win this battle and how they will go back home, how the mood will be at home, just in case Lynette is able to get Leona out. Good job there. Good, big effort there from Rita Nyangeno in covers. She's able to dive and cut that off. Just keeps it to a single. Hit hard across the line there. Agricultural shot from Janet Mbabazi. And will run all the way for 4. Top there from Fiona Kulome, but couldn't keep it out. Get 4 more runs from there, from the wheel of the captain, Janet Mbabazi. Now 9 runs off 3 balls from her. Good shot there from Janet. Goes on the back foot, punches it to extra cover, and they pick up a single. Immaculate Nandera into the attack for the Hurricanes. She can use that angle to her advantage. Ball the pitch of the delivery that got Janet Mbaba's dismissed. Maybe she's already in her head, and Janet is thinking that I don't need to do anything. Tries to pull shot down the leg, but Kevin is able to stop that. Good shot there from Leona over her twin sister, who's standing at fly at galley point, and would run away for 4. Good shot there from Leona. Fiona Kulume chases it down, and she's able to keep it to just 2 runs. But again, like I said in the first game, the angles that Rita is standing in are so wrong. That's why she's not able to cut off those balls. If she's got only a bit straighter, she'll be able to stop those deliveries, because Immaculate Nandera balls very, very straight. White ball to start off there from Fiona Kulume. Skies that in the air. Unfortunately, Rita Musamali puts that down. Rita had her duvet on, and she reacted so late to the ball. By the time she got under it, was coming down on her. Goes right through her hands. Leona Babidi gets another life. Gloria Obukol bowling from the Ginger Road end. I don't know why Gloria is bowling like this. Even in the morning, she was giving the ball a lot of flight. Very easy pickings here for batters. If you can use your feet and with the field in, you can be able to hit over the infield. Amazing. That's what happens when you it's like that and they get a big wicket of the captain Janet Mbabazi, who had become a problem for them. But Fiona takes a very, very good catch to dismiss Janet Mbabazi. But Janet, nothing wrong. Very lazy between the wickets there from Leona and Scovia Kello. Nearly got themselves out. For the Hurricanes, who are in they have runs on board, but the problem for the Thunder is that they don't bat deep. So if you're able to clean up their top order, already expose the tail. Titans. Northern Knights set 88. The Titans are now 34 in 10.4 overs. They need 53 from 60 from deliveries. They are from Leona. The players who are returning to the game after quite some. And Karo Namugenyi coming back into the team, coming back to cricket, and hopefully you'll see them playing for the Victoria Pals in the near future. Short there from Scovia. They will pick up a single. Gloria Obukor will continue operating. Leona using her feet and get to the pitch of that delivery. Slow bowling always works for girls cricket because that means that the girls have to use a lot more and precision. The fast bowlers, they usually use the power of the bowler or the pace of the ball to make sure they score runs. But with the slow bowling, means that the batters have to work very, very hard to find runs. Top stuff there. Top stuff from Maria Kello. Very, very experienced player. Picks up the boundary. It's experience on experience. Rita Nyangendo, who's bowling right now. Rita was a very, very tidy, very mean bowler when she used to play for the Victoria Pals. And I'm sure she hasn't forgotten any of that. Probably she just needs time to make sure that she gets back her line. Unfortunately, right now, they don't have a lot of runs to work with. Therefore, she will need to make sure that she is accurate immediately. Chance, since there is no sleep. The Thunder 52 for 2 in 8.3 overs. They need 43 from 69 balls for them to be able to win this game. Very good work there from Jacqueline Nakayuvu out in the deep to make sure they only get one run off of that. But Gloria Obukol not very, very tidy because she bowls so slowly. When she drops it short, the batters have all the time in the world to turn and hit it anywhere they want. Jacqueline Nakayuvu has to make a lot of ground to cut off that delivery. Leona and Scovia wanted two, but she's able to just keep it to one. And again, Gloria bowling, giving the ball a lot of air. The batters get to it so easily. They can hit it anywhere they want. Chance for a catch. Rita stuck out her hand, but the ball just didn't stick for her. But it's good to see that she's putting in an effort. There was a run-out chance there. Kevin Awino failing to collect the ball. But Scovia Kello, she's fortunate enough to make it safely into her crease. Good work there from Mary Akello out in the deep. Mary has a strong arm, so once you try to take her on, you could be in trouble. Chance for a catch. Rita Msamali doesn't go for it and just lands right in front of her. Good shot. Hit straight over the head of Rita Nyangendo. Okay, time. Gloria Obukol breaks the stumps for Leona. Leona has worked very hard for her team. She's been in since the first ball. She has scored 19 runs. She has done so well for her team. But she lives when they need 32 runs from 50 balls. It will now be up to Scovia Akello and Stephanie Nampina to see them home because Chabogo Cricket Oval. Hit very hard. Hit very hard by Stefani Nampina. Thought it had gone through for a 4, but finally the umpire indicates a 4. Hit very hard there by Stefani Nampina. And Mary Akelo unable to stop it. The captain, Kevin Awino, very, very unhappy with that fielder. But you can't blame Mary. She put in a dive. She was just unable to cut it off because it was hit very, very hard there by Stefani. "23 runs of 44 balls required by the Thunder. This partnership needs to take this game very, very deep if the Thunder are going to be able to win. Tries to go big, Stefani, but Maria Kello takes the catch, redeeming herself. She had let a ball go through her, but this time she's able to run a few yards to her left and take a very, very good catch to dismiss Stefani. Stefani didn't have to do that. Again, she leaves a lot of work for the rest of the team to do. Just like in that first game that the Titans won, you feel that Stefani gave away a wicket very early. They need a lot more, they need about 22 runs for them to win. But the challenge for the Thunder is that they don't bat so deep. So therefore, Scovia Akello will have to take charge from here on if the Thunder will be able to get over the line. 2 more wickets will make this one very interesting. Remember, the first game had to go down to the wire for the Hurricanes to be able to pick up a victory. 22 runs required from 43 balls by the Thunder with 6 wickets in hand. Rita Musamali will be bowling for the Hurricanes. Maria Nyende Kagoya is the new batter for the Titans. the field set here for the Hurricanes in mix of defense and attack. They've opened up the onside and kept the offside very tight. Maybe they should try and put pressure on the new batter, Maria. Just move, bring in, and just defend against Scovia, who has been there for quite some time. Wicket time. Nyende misses it completely, and she loses her wicket. It's trouble for the Thunder. This is a challenge for them. They don't bat so deep. Once you get rid of the exposes the tail very, very early. And I think right now the onus will be on Scovia Kello taking charge of these ranches. Short there from Anayo. Run away for 4. Gets off the mark with the boundary. The Thunder 81 for 5 in 14 overs. They need 14 runs from 36 balls for them to get the win. They have only 5 wickets in hand. And in Chambogo, the Titans 69 for 6. They need 20 runs from 7 balls. You feel that the Northern Knights may be able to hold on and pick up a victory as well. Walks to that and misses it completely. Umpire Baker along his time, but out. She got interested in that flighted delivery, but unfortunately missed it completely, losing how left, especially in terms of wickets. They have only 4 left right about now, and Irene Alumo, you feel, is the last one of the competent batters that they have in their team. Flighted delivery there. Scovia able to turn for it. Could have hit it anywhere in Kampala. But they'll just get only one run. The Thunder can see the finish line, but they will need to save enough energy and enough gas for them to get over the finish line. They have only a few wickets in hand, and most definitely they need to make sure that they don't lose any more right now to get over the line. In Chambogo, the Northern Knights Warriors have been able to pip the Titans by 13 runs. They pick up their second victory of the tournament. Clearly, when you win in the morning, it's difficult for you to pick up a win in the afternoon. The Titans won in the morning, but the Northern Warriors are the victors in the afternoon game. And here at the Lugogo Cricket Oval, the Thunder are looking for 11 runs from 30 deliveries for them to be able to pick up a victory as well. Scovia Akelo on 17 of 30 balls, and Irene Arumo on 1 run of 3 deliveries. Ooh. Scovia caught in between 2 mines and nearly got bowled. Apologizes to her partner Irene Arumo, but that ball I don't think was there to be pulled. Was not as short as she must have thought. They will take the single. 8 runs required for the victory from 24 balls by the Thunder. Fiona Kulume is back into the attack. Rita Nyang'endo has been a touch expensive. Has gone for 24 in 4 overs. Irene was sleeping on her bat. But Akelo insisted on the run. So right about now, they need only 7 runs from 23 deliveries for them to pick up the win. The trend has been that the teams that have won in the morning have failed to follow that up with another win in the afternoon. So at the end of day 2, all teams again will be on the same number of points if the Thunder are able to win, and they will only be separated by net run rate. Remember, the winning franchise team will be going home with 2 million shillings. Not a bad Christmas, I must say. LB appeal there and given by umpire Jidra Godfrey. Scovia going across the line and losing her wicket. May get interesting here at the end, like we saw in the first game. 6 runs required, 4 balls left. 6 runs from 19 balls, but only 4 wickets left. Ingo is coming on to bat for the Thunder. Jacqueline Nakayovu doing some good work there in deep cover. She's able to just keep that to 2 runs, but a very good shot from Irene Alumo. Irene very, very competent with the bat. Getting closer to the finish line here, the Thunder. Must have been down the leg. The Thunder now 91 for 7. They need 4 runs to pick up the victory. Wicket time, Rita Musamali getting the wicket of Irene Alumo. Morelia time, 4 runs required by the Thunder, but those 4 runs are proving to be very elusive and difficult. They've already lost 8 wickets now. Mini conference there by the Aziz Damani Hurricanes. I'm sure they are trying to plot for this for these 2 wickets, because there are so many balls left in the game. So definitely the balls are not important, but the 2 wickets, who should be bowling and how will they be able to get them? The king herself, Eunice Kobusinje, finishing the game in style. She won't be there. She will not wait for any more deliveries. She runs off in celebration herself, making sure she takes care of the result for the Thunder. In case there was anyone worried about the result, Eunice Kobusinje coming out here and laying a very, very good shot, picking that ball just over mid-wicket and runs all the way for 4. Good victory there for the Thunder. They've worked very, very hard for that one. Same way day 1 ended. Each side with 2 victories and 2 losses. All the teams now have the same number of points and are only separated by net run rate. We'll get into the final day of this Women's Elite League tomorrow, with all 4 teams with an opportunity of winning 2 million shillings for themselves. But I must tell you that we've had some very, very good cricket over these 2 days. There have been low-scoring games here at the Lugogo Cricket Oval. The runs have been flowing in Chambogo, but even the low-scoring games have been thrillers. None of the games has been one-sided. Shows the level of the skills of the girls. We'll be back for more action tomorrow. We'll be back for more action tomorrow here at the Lugogo Cricket Oval. The Northern Knights Warriors, who haven't played any game at the Chambogo Cricket Oval will be here taking on the Aziz Damani Warriors at the Aziz Damani Hurricanes. That will be the game. Those will be the games that will be live on the UCA YouTube channel. This has been a production for Uganda Cricket Association, and we thank everyone who has been able to watch and follow the cricket. The ladies' game is on the rise here in Uganda. Good night and good evening from wherever you've been able to watch. Check. Zombie kweziri oba tukwese. Janet Mbabas is the captain of the Thunder. At
The morning game, we actually that helped us to the 20th over. But I think we relaxed a little bit in the middle there. We didn't defend. Goals we'd have. But today, bowling was amazing. I would say. The our second change, that's Stephanie. No, third change was Stephanie and Oyela did a really great job for us, and yeah, we're able to restrict them today.
in the morning game, you opened the bowling with Irene, and
Uh-huh.
I felt that you bowled a lot of overs before you brought on the slow bowlers. Was that the plan that you guys get a few overs up front and then you can allow the slow guys to take you up to the end?
I actually opened the bowling because our space bowler wasn't around. She didn't come early, so I was forced to open. But the idea was just like to cover up that and then get from there.
Yeah, the teams that it is becoming a sort of a trend. The teams that win in the morning actually lose in the afternoon. Uh, were you guys fortunate enough to be able to win in the afternoon and stay in contention once we go into the final day tomorrow?
I think my team has actually learned a lot from the morning game going through to the afternoon game. So everyone is like pumped for tomorrow's game and hoping to take the lessons that we learned from both the morning and afternoon game to our games tomorrow and hopefully win two games, not one.
Tomorrow you're taking on the Northern Knights
Uh-huh.
Warriors. What could be your plan as a team?
Uh, our usual strategy. If we're to bat first, we are hoping this time around to score 100 plus runs. So keeping our run rate at 5 runs going up and over. And as bowlers, just keeping trying to stop the singles. T20 is more of like a boundary game. If you let the team score so many boundaries, they will score a lot of runs on you. So our plans to try and cut all these boundaries, restrict them to like a few runs, three tops or four and over, and have them set a score that we can chase. Yeah.
All right, good luck to you, Janet, and the Thunder team tomorrow. We
Thank
hope
you.
you guys can come through and become victors of the tournament.
Thank you too. Bye.
Kevin Awino, captain of the Aziz Damani Hurricanes, you were unable to get over the line in the afternoon. What didn't go well for you in the afternoon, and what went right in the morning?
Well, in the afternoon, bad luck for us. We didn't win. We did not. The top the top order didn't do their job. We did not bat through the top. That affected us. Um, I think, yeah, that is it. We did not bat well. We had to score like 100 plus to defend our runs.
On an individual level, you've started. We saw you open in the batting for the Victoria Powers in Botswana, and you continue. But with opening the batting, because before you used to bat around the mid order, but now I think you're more comfortable at the top of the order. Is that so?
Everything has its time. I am working on it and moving forward. I'll be ready for it soon.
Final day tomorrow. What are the plans for the Hurricanes to be able to win the second edition of the Ladies Elite League?
We just have to win all our games and to restrict the wides we've been giving. Every team we've been giving them extras, except the morning game. We gave only 4 wides. When we came back the afternoon game, we didn't do well. So I think we are going to work on that. And all in all, we have to just win all the games.
Thank you very much, Kevin, and good luck to you guys tomorrow.